contenders as they line up, taking the line just a moment. 12 in total.
Dwight, what Corey McGee said in the last race gave me an interesting thought here, I think. She talked about patience and the importance of it. Patience in many ways is wisdom. And there are 3 or 4 people, I think, in this race who could win. They've got the finishing kicks. They've got the fast 800-meter times. Who is going to be patient? Who's going to make a move at the right time is the big question here.
Keffri Neal, the junior from Kentucky and Canada, seems to be having the pacing duties, but everybody pretty closely bunched. But imagine the pressure on Matt Hillenbrand. This is his senior year. He wants to win this race. He was the runner-up last year. Final SEC championship opportunity on his home campus.
This is turning into a kicker's race right now. Somebody's going to have to step things up. This is slow. They're probably in the 63, 64 pace. It's hard to say. I'm just guessing. But the point is, they're not running anywhere close to a 4-minute mile first lap of this race. It's tactical. So who's got the big speed? Hillenbrand will not wait till the last 200 meters. I think he will eventually take the lead and try a long, sustained kick. The man in the blue top who is beside his teammate Keffri Neal. 62 plus for the first 400 meters.
Man with the number 7 in Arkansas jersey, he's the guy you have to worry about with a kick. And being in contention with 200 meters to go, that is Patrick Rono. He has great 800-meter capability, but all the real contenders are up there. There's a little bit of a stumble, and then involved Rono. Neal continuing to lead things for Hillenbrand, and that might have been a team tactics decision. Sean Tobin staying out of trouble, running on the outside of lane 1. Rono tucked in next to the rail.
Hillenbrand, all his guys have run, the lead 3 or 4 guys have run 147 for the 800 meters, or even a little faster. Rono the quickest at 146.99, done for 800 meters a few weeks ago. 2 laps to go here. Look at how packed they are. They're just biding their time. They're asking themselves, when should I move? And your point is well taken. This could be team tactics up front. If you want the lead, go take it, but you're going to have to swing into the 3rd lane to do it. Tobin stalking Hillenbrand from Ole Miss, the red-headed. Tobin, 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Slow. They went 62 plus and then about a 66 plus. Next 400 meters. They're picking up the pace right now with 600 meters to go.
So Hillenbrand has made his decision. He doesn't have the speed that several in this field do, and Patrick Rono, just as I say, that starts to move up, and he is running the extra distance to stay out of trouble. Sean Tobin covered that move immediately and knows that this is the man I've got to watch. This is the man I have to follow. Hillenbrand's thinking, hey, I'm a senior. This is it for me. You're a freshman. We got 3 more of these.
Now Hillenbrand's got to move here. Watch that he doesn't get boxed in with 1 lap to go.
A lot of change up front as Hillenbrand starts to move back to 4th place. Sean Tobin now picking it up. Number 11, that's Robert Domatic of Mississippi, who made the big move to take the lead. Will Crocker, the sophomore of Missouri, is right there too, but now Tobin is moving in there.
3rd lap went in 59.6, and look at these guys flying out.
And Keffri Neal now back in it, trying to regain.
Here comes Hillenbrand.
And Hillenbrand, this may be a little late for him, but we don't know what kind of training he's been doing. Still, Robert Domatic of Ole Miss, Keffri Neal now, the early leader going wide with 100 meters to go. Domatic digging down deep. Neal with the better form, looking around to see what might happen. It's going to be Neal, Domatic, and then Hillenbrand. Tobin will be 4th, Rono 5th. I don't think we would predict that finish.
No, we wouldn't, although the training made for Hillenbrand has been Keffri Neal. This man from Canada's run 147 and change for the 800. He's an accomplished 800-meter runner. This is a speed-type finish because of the 2 minutes 9 seconds for the first 800 meters. He was in the mix. He controlled the slow pace, and they no doubt talked it over. I'm guessing here, but the way they ran, I think those 2 guys planned to have the pace slow in the beginning. And Dominic has been training and running stride for stride in practice with his teammate from Ole Miss, Sean Tobin, now in 4th. So I'm not surprised at what he's done. He had a personal breakthrough. Did Dominic a couple of weeks ago running his best 1,500 meters by 3 seconds. He ran 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Now it's who's got the speed down the home stretch. Dominic, big improvement from last year in high school when he ran 4:09. Here he's running with the best in the SEC. Congratulations to Keffri Neal and Dominic as well.
The top four finishers dominated by the Wildcats and Ole Miss, but not the players we necessarily expected, which is why you run the race.
Neal, 3 minutes, 48.69 seconds for the 1,500-meter victory for Kentucky.
Dominic gets second, Hillenbrand third, and then Sean Tobin fourth. Rono never gotten in position to be able to make a strike, and the winner is downstairs with Lewis.
Thanks very much. Well, Keffri, early on it was all about tactics, slow early. What were you trying to do to help Kentucky and maybe your teammate?
We were trying to trade laps actually, but I took it out early and I was kind of slow. But I mean, that sort of race works in my favor. I mean, unfortunately the plan didn't go exactly as we thought it would, but I mean, it still worked out pretty well.
And Matt, your senior year, I know you wanted to win, but you do get the points. Talk about the importance of the example you think you set here today as you leave Kentucky for the team and for the rest of everybody who watched.
I think one of the biggest things is having an act of selflessness. I knew that the pace might be slow, and my job was, to take the backside and make sure it keeps going. So we had room, both have room, and really needed the team points. So I was willing to do whatever it took to get extra team points.
All right, guys, thanks, and congrats on your career, Matt. All right.